All right, we're back. Now on self-improvement, we are told to do, all the good habits and to stray away from the bad ones. It's a pretty basic, fundamental rule of self-improvement. But I don't know if these good, quote unquote, good habits are as good, well, for me particularly, are as good for my self-improvement and improving my life as it's perceived to be. Now, I've meditated, I think I had a 400-day meditation streak or something, well over a year. And I've done cold showers and I've got plenty of books and I've done it all. And it just seems to me like it's just an excuse to fill in time. Now, yeah, they've obviously got their benefits and they are beneficial, but it hasn't actually improved my life as much as I thought it would individually. It's more the habit of just doing something over and over. That's what helps. So in the last few months, I've just ditched it all. I've gone back to the bare bones kind of fundamentals, and I've just been really focusing on trying to get the most out of the core things that matter the most. So, the channel, my fitness, my health and my food and all that stuff, rather than just meditating for 20 minutes a day. Like, I know I can meditate for 20 minutes a day, but I don't get anything out of it anymore. It's just ticking another box. It's not anything, I'm not getting anything out of it anymore. And yeah, I can definitely go back and keep pushing it and getting better at it. But I don't think that's the point. I think the point of self-improvement is to actually make an improvement on your life. And these things are just small stepping stones to get you in momentum. And yeah, meditating and reading and all this stuff is good to tell someone who's new. But when you've been doing it for many years, it's kind of like, yeah, and what's next? I need something to push me to the next level. And so I've wanted to take my content and my fitness and my dieting and, breaking bad habits. I want to take all that stuff to the next level, take the core of self-improvement to the next level. And I found that tacking on all these extra tasks just slows me down and gives me more to do, which in turn gives me less time to focus on the things that really matter. And that's what I'm trying to get at with the point of this video, is your utmost priority should be your purpose. And if you find yourself spending less time on your purpose to do something else that's, quote unquote beneficial, it's not actually beneficial. It's quite literally just productive procrastination. You're getting out of doing the thing you need to be doing by doing something that will help you, but not as much as the big thing, recording videos, training, going to the gym, hitting your macros, that kind of stuff. And I thought that was quite an important thing for, especially people new to self-improvement. They need to learn and understand and appreciate that there is so many things that you can be doing. And you see those videos and clips of people listing off 20, 30 different things to improve your health. And they all do, drinking water, morning sunlight, no caffeine when you first wake up, all this stuff. I can keep going. Electrolytes, all this, that's what I'm getting at. But it's overwhelming. You see that fucking dude with the morning routine. It takes him hours and hours. Like, that's just not effective. Who realistically has multiple hours to do a routine? unless you're that Brian Johnson dude who makes it his whole personality, it's really not realistic to tack on all of these, 1% improvements when you could be just improving the 80%, the big task, the thing that you should be doing. Like I said, for most of you, it'll be making videos or making content or your work, or it's your fitness, your physique, your health, or it's your diet, or it's breaking bad habits. And I think just naturally, you will, by dialing in the core stuff and focusing on that, you get so much more out of just going around and ticking a bunch of boxes and filling in time. But there is a place for this stuff, and it will help you. And I'm trying to make this as clear as possible. I'm not saying don't do it because it's bad. Like, of course, reading fucking, what have I got here? The 4-hour work week is going to be much more beneficial to your life and to your lifestyle than jerking off 3 times a day. That's obvious. That's common sense. But if it's reading for half an hour a day versus, so say if you've got 40 minutes, 45 minutes to work on whatever, and you spend 30 minutes reading and 15 minutes working on your channel or working on video ideas, versus spending all 45 on your channel and making ideas, how much better is your content going to be? And that's what really matters. That's what all this stuff is basically trying to get you to do. That's why we would do all this stuff anyway. So it might be worth, if you find yourself just tacking on more things, and your morning routine is an hour, 2 hours long, and your night routine's an hour long, it might be worth to just scale it back and focus on what matters, what's important to you, and what will get you the most return on your investment. Again, it's not a complex concept, but focus on the core of self-improvement, the real fundamental cause, and you'll go so much further than just filling in your time with books and cold showers and meditation and journaling ever will. If you're still here at the end of the video, thanks for listening to me be all nasally because I'm getting sick again. Drop a sub if you enjoyed my content. I'm growing slowly, painfully slow. If you're still here at the end of the video, I love you, and remember, life is what you make it.